it's me again. We're on another walk today, and you might notice it's a little bit damper. We've had rain, proper rain. Haven't had that for a little while. I think the plants will like that. Here we're in the woods. I don't know which way the dogs want. Scout's thinking over there and having a little sneezy puff. Cosmo. Who will we go with? I think we'll go this way. Come on then. We'll go this way. We'll follow Scout's decision this time. Oh, there's Cosmo leaving his scent for his friends. Look how green it is. Can you hear the birds? It's about 11 o'clock in the morning for this walk. Dogs just wanted one. We've not been able to walk at this time for a little while because it has been so hot recently. To walk at this time was far too hot for us. So I think we're quite glad of a cooler day to walk at this time. I know, Cosmo, I'm coming. I wonder if Scout's going to come back and check on us. What do you think? There he is. Always comes back to check that we're with him. I think I know where Scout wants to go. He likes to go down the big hill. Do you remember? Oh, he's found some friends. I think they quite like him. Hello, we're doing a virtual walk video. I think he was quite excited. Oh, where are you going? Have you changed your mind? We're going this way. That was your first choice. You got all distracted with the cyclist, didn't you? The cyclists have gone down that path, which is part of the cycle path from Perth. Now, do you remember this? Oh, this is very steep. You can see that with Scout coming up now. Again, to check that we're okay. And to have a little sniff to see which friends have passed already. Right, watch yourselves. We're going down a slope. It's not been so wet that this slope is slippy, but ordinarily, if it had been a lot wetter, we wouldn't have come down here. So you can see there's already a lot of mud patches that once they got really, really wet would be basically a slide. Oh, look at that view over there. Let's see if we can see it. It seems quite darker on camera today. There we go. That is just the first view from this walk. How beautiful is that? Now this is one of the favourite walks, so if you've been following our walks, you will be very familiar with this one. It appears in quite a few beginnings or ends. So if we turn around, you'll be able to see the ends. There's the big slope all the way up there. And that's the burn, not the one that the dogs go in, or the one that we do burn running in, or burn walking in. It's just called burn running, don't know why. And that's the muddy burn. That's the muddy burn. It's not moving much, but it's not very high. So looking at that, I think the river may not be too high today, but after the rain, when it comes down from the hills, it'll probably be high again tomorrow if it's not already high. We can have a look at that. There's some gorgeous trees. Do you remember the farmer put them up to protect his land from whenever the River Tay floods a wee bit too much? Just had a little peek from Scout, and then he's happy that we're on our way. Because we had a little rest there for a second, showing his age, but he's raring to go again. Oh, look at this. I think it's not really snowing. It's actually little petals. Can you see them? Little petals that have fallen down. I don't know if the camera can catch them falling. Oh, there was one. It's from that tree there. It's like a little mini snow thing. That's lovely. Right, where shall we go today? Is it here? I think Scout's leading the day today. Let's have a go. Oh, there's that lovely yellow flower. Do you remember what it's attached to? It's a weird plain name for a plant. You remember its name? Yes, it's called broom. I'm sure it's got a fancy Latin name too, but we just know it as broom. And there's another little one there. Oh, it felt like we were going through a jungle there for a minute. And now we're on a path. I've got a funny feeling. We always get a funny feeling around this point, don't we? A funny feeling that we know where the dogs are going to take us. I think they want to go for a little swim. Can you just about see the river there? Oh, we'll have a closer look, but it looks really full. There's just no water in the burn for us to be able to tell. Yes, it's very high. Well, we'll have a look. The dogs will only go in at the side. Otherwise, the speed of water will be too much for them to swim against. Always be safe around water and be walking with an adult, a responsible adult, just in case. Lots of these here. Just wild flowers growing. They look really rather pretty, don't they? That's a usual watering spot to go into the water, but they're not going. Not going at all. They haven't even shown me that they want to go today. So that's not the spot that Scout wants to take us to. Let's follow Scout. Let's follow him. He's taking us somewhere today. As he smells for other dog scents and all his friends. My goodness gracious. He must feel or know that the river's quite high. How dogs know these things, I never know. Oh, look! That It's that field. Do you remember in our first few walks, you could just see a haze of green? Well, now it's a lot more than a haze of green. Look at that. Fantastic colours. Absolutely fantastic colours. I like the variance in colours, or the big difference. Lots and lots and lots of colours. You get green and then you get a little peak of white and pinks. There's the river. We haven't actually seen much of the river today, but if I stop it, and you can see it is going very, very fast. Let me find a bit with a little bit of rocks in it. That gives it a little bit better view. If we can get closer to a good spot where you can see how fast it's going. Come on, Cosmo. Then we'll be able to see how fast it is as we follow Scout on the way he wants to go. I think between you and me, I think he wants to go in at the old ferry point. That's another favourite point to go in. Oh, look at the river. Wow. You can kind of see how wide it is there. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beginning to warm up today, but the clouds are quite dark. Now it's 11 o'clock in the day and the sun is nearly above us. So this is probably one of the most difficult times to use our compass points. But we do know that the River Tay at this point roughly runs north to south, going towards Perth. So if we're following the River Tay, then we are walking southwards, south. What a beautiful day it's turning into. I think this will be a short turning into though. Look at the sky's clear there, but not there. So the next thing I have to do is work out which way the wind is blowing, as that might give us a clue as to whether this dark cloud is coming over us or we're getting the good dry bit with no cloud. So I will look out for some trees. It's kind of hard to tell what way that's blowing from that one. Let's see. Then we can work out whether we're going to get the dark cloud or the clear skies. So if the wind is blowing from behind me, in front, going north-south, it means we're going to have lovely clear skies. I'm trying to figure out which way it's blowing. I think we're in a little circle of wind here, so once we get to the clear spot, oh, look at that. The sun is hitting most beautifully on the river and it's glistening. It is quite full, but there are some pebbles showing, so we'll keep going. Watch, that's that big slope. It doesn't look so big now because it's full of vegetation, but I guarantee you that's a very big slope. Right, we're going to go down this path. We've got to do our social distance. So I'm going to find a space for us to go so that this chap can get past us. Remember, 2 long arms away. That is the safest way to be. Come on, puppers. And then we can just watch the view. And we'll put the camera over here so he doesn't see. We're doing a virtual walk for people who can't come out. Yeah, it's lovely. It's turning into a lovely day. Right, now let's begin this part again. Look at that field. Wow, that's certainly come on, hasn't it? A little bit of rain is always good for the farmer. He likes sun, but he also likes a good bit of rain to help his crops grow. This is a very narrow path. You remember, you can just about hear it. Not sure if you can actually see it, but the river is just behind these trees here. We'll see if we can find a gap. Just to show you. Coming, you can just about see it. There's the river again. We're walking alongside the river. Do you remember we said it kind of changes colour depending on the weather? It's lovely. It's not too deep down here. I don't really know how deep it is today. It's not too bad. I think it's quite deep farther out, but up near the bank, the river bank, it's not too bad. Oh, I can see Scout having a little pant there. I suspect, yep, he'll be going in now. As soon as we get to the old ferry point and our first skilly hut, I think he will have a little dip. We might join him. I think Cosmo will as well. Well, I think we can certainly say that Scout led this walk for us today. He's decided all the decisions. I think sometimes it's been Cosmo. Cosmo's slightly deaf, so when he barks it's really loud so that he can hear himself barking. So that's why you sometimes hear him bark on the video. Whew, we're in a sunny spot now. I'll soon not need my woolly hat. It was quite cold at the beginning of this walk, but now it's warming up nicely. Let's show you a bit of the river now as we walk towards the old ferry point. That is beautiful, isn't it? Look, it's not as high. Look, all of those stones are still showing. Wow. I haven't been alongside the river for a little while. Been doing other things. And the dogs have been walking with other people in my family. That's Cosmo leaving his scent to tell his friends, I've been here, hello. That's all dogs are doing when they do that. Scout keeps checking, making sure that we're following. He has got a mission for us to be on. What an adventure! Although between you and I think we both know where he's taking us. But it may not be, but I think it might. Is that something tasty to eat, Scout? Can you remember which way we go here? Do we go right or do we go left? Do we go right or do we go left? Oh, Scout's telling us we're going left. That was him just giving a quick back to Cosmo to make sure he was paying attention. Oh my goodness, look at that. Coming out of the bush. Oh, hello there.
Hi.
I'm doing a virtual video
Is that
for
what you're
people.
doing? Oh, nice.
We'll keep you out of it unless you want to become film stars on YouTube.
Okay, no, too late for
Oh. Scout is leading this walk today, so I suspect he's wanting to go for a dip.
Oh, look at
Yeah. He hasn't said yet, so we're going to follow where he takes us. I know, that's other friends, isn't it? Come on then. Where are we going? You tell me where you want to go. Yeah, I think we knew that. I think we knew that. Scout has an unusual way of telling people what he wants. He'll come up to you and he'll kind of look at you and go away and come back, and he'll look in the direction he wants you to go in. Obviously he can't talk. If he did, these videos would be incredibly interesting, but he can talk in his own way by using signs and looking where he wants us to go. Oh, I think he needed that. Yeah. Cosmo, do you want a dip? Oh, do you remember Scout likes to explore those stones over there? He really does love a good explorer. And Cosmo's decided to join him. But now Cosmo's thinking it might be time for him to have a little dip. Oh, there he goes. We just missed Scout. He was having a secret little dip. There we go. There's Cosmo. Oh, that's good. That is a good dip. See, it's not too deep because he's technically walking, not really swimming now. So we know that the river's not high because of that. But also, look how much of the ferry ramp we can see. Do you remember in other videos it was only here that we could see and the rest was underwater? But I suspect if we come here tomorrow or the next day it will be higher after all the rain we've had. Well, that's the adventure over. Cosmo and Scout are going to say goodbye. Yes, I know. Oh, there's my shadow. Hello everybody. Is that the end of the video, Scout? Okay. Bye. Cosmo, are we going to say goodbye? Oh, he's having a smell. Well, that will be... there he is. Scout told him it's your turn to say goodbye. So, we're now going to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.